Ms. Uffner, in your testimony, you highlighted the key challenge that non-federal sponsors frequently encounter when it comes to attempting to deliver water resource projects in a timely way. Apparently, the internal governance structure of the Army Corps of Engineers. Can you shed some light on how the internal governance of the Corps has contributed to these delays?
It's probably very similar to Congress when you have committees, subcommittees, and, oh, this is a new one, subcommittees with the districts, the committees with the divisions, and of course Congress with headquarters. So it's about consulting with all levels to make sure that things are aligned, and there are entities who may have different views about what should be required. And sometimes that's where a lot of the challenges come with non-federal sponsors, this back and forth about what is feasible within their project partnership agreement and what is not. So that's what's causing some of the delays. So
would you say that they're operating in a way that is kind of top-down, they actually take direction from the top or the local agencies, or somewhere along the line the direction and the message getting lost by the time it actually gets to the local office?
It may depend on the issue, but there are chains of command that go up and back down about, there are more efforts from the federal level headquarters to delegate more to the districts. Sometimes the question becomes, there's been a number of staff turnover also at USACE where there's a lot more uncertainty there, and the checks and balances within the agency.
How has these internal delays impacted, the costs and actually the people that need these resources?
Whether it be permitting studies project, we have found that there have been numerous delays where something might have been estimated to take several months, but may take several years to even get approval. Earlier in the testimony, I talked about Section 203, 204. Those authorities ideally should be a quick turnaround, and it could take several years to get.
That's unfortunate.
But the whole process is very complex.
Thank you. Mr. Jones, in your testimony, you emphasized that expanding private sector partnerships is essential to addressing our nation's growing water resource challenges. Can you expand on how these private sector partnerships could play an important role?
Yep. Thank you, Congressman, for the question. As I said in my testimony and earlier, P3s do have a role to play here. Oftentimes, the ability to bring private capital to bear on a project oftentimes has the potential to accelerate those projects. Public-private partnerships are not a silver bullet for delivery, we know that, but there are many water resources projects where it has proven to be successful. The Corps, in fact, has piloted the implementation and the execution of public-private partnerships in water resources already, and with great success. I would encourage the subcommittee, as you're looking at the next WRDA legislation, to further encourage the utilization of P3s in this space.
Thank you. And Mr. Asigaba, in your testimony, you emphasized that WRDA plays a critical role in strengthening our economy. That is, its impact is clear to me from my home state of Missouri. Just in the year 2024 alone, we exported approximately $401 million in soybeans alone, contributing to, I think, a total of $3 billion in exports. Even though Missouri is a landlocked state, we have tremendous rivers. Can you elaborate on how important WRDA is in maintaining our strong U.S. supply chain and the economies, even for states like Missouri?
Thank you for that question, Congressman. Critically important. By deepening and widening our channels, we can handle more of your soybeans, export those to global markets, and that strengthens jobs and Missouri's economy. It strengthens the nation's economy.
Thank you. Appreciate your testimony. I yield back.
Gentleman yields. Chair recognizes Ms. Norton for 5 minutes.